Clogging is a traditional Southern Appalachian dance. It's really the only truly traditional American dance besides the Indian dances, of course. But it's like America. It's a melting pot of cultures.
Wake 'em up.
People, of course, had their own dances they brought from their cultures, and then when they got together, it evolved and changed into clogging. And they had what called buck dancing, which was a dance that the African slaves did in the field, and it was primarily done by the men. So they called it buck dancing, like the buck, the male deer. And it's a very rhythmic dance.
Old train went kind of slow. Hobo rigs up on the drive. Start off just like this. Old train speeds up a little bit.
You can see where this type of thing evolved from that rhythm. That was the true buck dancing. And the type of dancing that we do has some roots in that, some of the rhythm things, but also it's very highly related to the Irish dancing. In different areas of the mountains, the dancing is very different. You can dance in one area and go over the mountain, and the style is completely different. Some of them do more rhythmic things, which reminds you more of the buck dancing. And then they get going wild, which reminds you of the combination. The people got together on Saturday night, and this is what they came out with. You know, it was born on the back porches of America. I think in some of the other countries, it was started as a ritual. And then here, of course, with the slaves, it was something to keep them going in their work and in their life's toil, which again was a type of ritual. And then it evolved up in the mountains as a way of enjoyment. They had no TVs, they had no radios, they had nothing. They'd get together and have a tune and have a dance on their back porches and their living rooms, moving everything out, and it became a social thing. And then really started being the Saturday night dance. But still, it's so much a part of the culture up there. You know, you go and you have a tune, and somebody plays a tune, and the kids and the old folks would just see them over in the corner, and they just start doing it. You know, it's just part of their culture. It's just like the language, and it's different, like a dialect in a different area of the mountains. It changes.
Real dusty if you stomp a lot, so I should dance lightly.
Oh, go ahead and burn it.
I consider it as a lifestyle. When I saw the cloggers about 8 years ago, I just went, my God, I've got to do that. It just hit me right in the middle, you know, and it was like, it's home, you know, and I started doing it right away and just fell immediately in love with it. To me, it's just the most beautiful thing in the whole world. It's real. It's people. It evolved from people, and there's no pretense about it. It evolved as from rituals and evolved as a way of entertainment, and to me it's a lifestyle. It's an art, and I want to spread it, and I want to take it everywhere, because every time people see it, it hits them. There's something about that basic rhythm that hits people, and you'll see people who would never get up and dance, or people who would never even like country music or old-time music, and they see the dance and their mouths just drop open and they get excited. It's just sweeping everywhere you go. And it's great. You see little kids, you know, kindergartners can keep rhythm better than anybody. We love it. We wouldn't do it if we didn't. You know, we did it for a hobby for 8 years, and I mean, really, all we got was gas to go places, and sometimes not even that, and had to come out of our pockets, you know. And we just dance anywhere we could get a stage. We do benefits and all this sort of thing, and it was just fun. It's been our total social life. You know, it took up every weekend almost, and in the spring and summer where the season was. Some during the week, and you practice, and it just became the central part of our life. And whenever we're not dancing, we all get together, and when we party or have a dinner or anything, it's always music and dance. It's really part of our lives. We all live it. It's not just something we go out and do for performance. We want to bring it back, and we brought it back a lot. We've taken it to places where it's never been and awakening it to places where it's been asleep. And that's the most fun. It's just to see people get off on it, because, like I said, it just hits everybody right in the middle. I haven't seen anybody who didn't like it. You know, they just get up and start doing it. It's so basic. You know, that's the thing about rhythm. And it's a basic rhythm, as you can see, because it came from all these different cultures. It's like we do it just like we'd do it if we were doing it around here, or just like we were doing it at a party, doing it for fun. And it's fun every time. When it stops being fun, we won't do it. all the dancing you got now in this country really came from that sort of thing. It built from that. Really a remarkable thing. Now, the step dancing that those guys did, the African people, when they did their round dancing and stuff, didn't do those fast rhythm changes. And see, that's something that evolved out of their life. It's like the dance and tradition is a product of people living and interacting. That's the comment we've had, is like, that's real. You know, you guys look like you're just really up there having a great time. You know, how do you pull that off? And we go, it's not pulling it off. Do the dance and you'll see. We're not put up there for a performance. It is real and it is for people. That's what it is. It's for people. It's something to share, and if you don't share it, then you shouldn't be doing it. It's supposed to be, hey, this is what I can do. You want to learn? It's not something to be put on a pedestal somewhere. It's something for everybody. Tradition is a living thing. It's ever changing. It's a byproduct of interaction of people living.